Yo, check this out. By 2050, everyone's talking about building a city on Mars like it's some cozy suburban expansion. But let's be real for a sec. Is this low-key the greatest big brain move for humanity, or are we looking at a straight-up corporate takeover of a whole-ass planet? Today on FactsScanner, we're not just looking at the rockets, we're scanning the strategy. We're digging into the secret playbook of the 1%, the tech that's low-key terrifying, and the gross reality of how these Martian mansions are actually going to be built. Strap in, because the red planet isn't as pretty as the brochures make it look. First off, let's talk about the distance. We're talking 8 months one way. Even with some futuristic nuclear propulsion flex, we're still looking at 45 days. Why does this matter? Because the distance is the perfect excuse for a sovereign breakup. Think about it. If you're living on the moon, Earth is right there. You gotta follow Earth's laws, Earth's taxes, Earth's vibe. But Mars? Mars is too far for the space police to show up. SpaceX isn't just building a city, they're building a new world order where they make the rules. Is Elon trying to be a CEO or a straight-up space king? No cap, the strategy here is total independence. Once that umbilical cord to Earth is cut, Mars becomes its own Wild West. Before any human sets foot in the red dust, they're sending in the Optimus bots. Now, don't get it twisted, this isn't just to save lives, it's a strategic flex. These AI-powered humanoid robots are the boots on the ground to build the infrastructure so the rich don't have to break a sweat. But here's the sus part. Why humanoids? Why not just specialized tractors? It's because these bots are designed to do everything a human can, but without the annoying need for oxygen, food, or a paycheck. By 2026, the first fleet of 5 starships is going to drop these bots off. If they can build a city without us, do they even need us? Or are we just the guests in a city owned and operated by a private server? Now, let's get into the gritty scanner stuff. You think they're hauling bags of Quick-Crete from Home Depot to Mars? Forget about it, it's too heavy. The strategy scientists have cooked up is low-key a horror movie plot. They're calling it Astrocrete or Biocrete. And get this, the binding agent for these Martian bricks? It's human blood, sweat, and straight-up pee. I'm not even joking. Scientists at the University of Manchester proved that a protein in human blood mixed with a dash of urine can bond with Martian soil to make a material stronger than regular concrete. Imagine living in a house literally made of the blood and waste of the people who came before you. That's some gothic horror-level strategy right there. Is it resourceful? Sure. Is it sus? Absolutely. It gives a whole new meaning to putting your blood and soul into your work. Here's where the conspiracy vibes get real. Mars is a death trap. The air is too thin, the radiation from the sun is a straight-up delete button for your DNA, and the soil, it's toxic. We see the movies where they grow potatoes in the dirt, but the real facts? Martian soil is loaded with perchlorates. That's the stuff they put in rocket fuel and bleach. It kills bacteria and erects the human thyroid. So if you want to farm on Mars, you have to stay inside a closed-loop system. This is the ultimate strategic trap. On Earth, if you don't like the government, you can go live in the woods. On Mars, if you don't like the CEO's rules, you can't just walk out. If they turn off your oxygen or block your recycled pea coffee machine, you're done. Total control. Mars isn't just a new home, it's a high-tech cage where every breath you take is owned by the company. So what's the real play? 100 starships, 150 tons of cargo each, and 1 million people by 2050. This isn't just a backup plan for when Earth goes south, it's the ultimate pivot. While we're down here fighting over lithium and gas, the big players are eyeing the asteroid belt. Mars is just the gas station on the way to the real wealth, mining trillions of dollars in gold, platinum, and rare metals from space. The people living in the Blood-Crete houses, they're just the support staff for the biggest mining operation in history. So is Mars 2050 a giant leap for mankind, or just a giant flex for the billionaire club? We're looking at a world built on human waste, protected by robot armies, and owned by a corporation. It sounds like a sci-fi banger, but it's the blueprint they're actually following. What do you think? Would you sign a one-way ticket to live in a house made of blood and pee if it meant being a pioneer? Or are you staying right here on Earth where the oxygen is free? Drop a comment below and let us know. If you want the real tea on the future, make sure you hit that sub button. This is FactsScanner. We see through the clout to find the truth.